the Black and White and the Shady Grove. This is the Shady Grove Cafe, where all the young youths, black and white, have to go and intertrain to play your machine, your games, and it's always, you know, auction 24/7. It's like this place. And that's why this remains the same. When the local Bobby, they come in at the year, they always bring them here for a meeting to show them what the community is, the black and white and here. And the young one, we sit down and talk. When they have the problem here was the one they nominated in 1980, 82. When the tap and search thing that, you know, people be going on the street, they've been stopped. The kids been treated, and they think that just because they're colored, they not get right treatment. So we form a meeting with the police then once a month in here. The original Prince Charles son send them to Scotland, and that would nice to get the community back together. You know what I mean? And that's what this place for, and it's always be a meeting house wherever happen. Funeral, whatever happen. Even the last few weeks, every night, we call it setup. You know, people them have to go, they come here and provide food and play their dominoes and games till various time in the morning.
We wanted to know a bit about the Bamboo Club as well.
Oh, yeah. I tell you what, the Bamboo Club was a club that you'll never find no more in England. That's where when I come here, I know all the artists from Jamaica. On the weekends, you always have artist night, star night. And we get all the stars from Derek Morgan, Owen Gray, Pat Kelly, even Bob Marley self, and Lee Darcy, and every night, you will never find an ex-club in here. That's why I know all these artists. And every weekend from the artists, in my house we used to have all the same. We have a bigger place there. From the Bamboo Club we have a party. And that carry on from there to here.
What was the music they were playing at that time?
Everything that you can think, reggae, everything. So you have different artists from all over the world going up to that club. And I said they were the next one in England as the Bamboo Club.
Did you have local artists too at the time?
Yeah, everybody. Even many of those kids, you know, they have space that, they go and practice at some time, you know, for the local. They go up there, you know, do their one thing the other night, but then go there and... But over the years, you could see all those falling time for... Over the years, with all these kids with their groups, we couldn't have a basement empty for everybody want to be like who they want to be. But these days, wherever it's gone, but as I still remain here for them, whatever they want to do, they come and play their music and practice. It's always, and they know that it's never refused. The other day, Black Roots and all, they having to do, and they come and do their practice here. So which you need to see me before this, they can come here and talk to them. And whenever time you don't want anywhere, there's always a place concerned, they're going to come and make a little interview. It's no problem for me. So why is the people them happy, I'm happy.
How do you think the community sees places like this?
Well, differently. It's as a community get together. Here 24/7. Any meeting we have here, we look at whatever we want, any celebration, and there's always somewhere them to go. You think about that, the elder ones. You know, they need somewhere to come and play the domino at night time, sit down and have a little discussion. We have a little party, and that's it that to say, well, differently. We have to provide a place like this, and we all get together. On the next interview, I'll make sure I let them know, have all the people them around and sit down and tell you, you know, what this means to them, like, you know what I mean.
When you came here, what was I'm interested in the employment situation for black people. Is that why you started your own businesses?
No, you mean in the early 60s when I came here?
Yeah, in the early 60s.
As I said, when I come here, I was living in West Bromwich, West Midland.
Yeah.
And my great experience at the time was very hard for a job. 1962. Actually, we are one of the baddest winter. 1962 to 63, maybe my mom could tell you. This was the baddest winter for 80 years. And my experience, when I come here was in August. It was night and bright. And I think to say, well, that was England. Honestly. The greatest piece of my experience, I'll never forget. I can remember on a Saturday night, on an October month, for coming to what people telling you and you don't have the experience, you don't know what to meet. For when I come in, I said they used to tell me in the West Indies how they feed the animals, bam, and 6-month winter. So come in August and see sunshine, that was a surprise to me, right? Until the October, never forgot that in all my life. We went out on the Saturday night, and they tell me about it will be snow, which I never have no experience about. If I even have the experience, you don't know what it's all about. So I can remember that I went out on the Saturday night, come home, go to bed, and the Sunday morning was until now I could see my excited about the call. They always want to see what reaction you make to see the snow for the first time. So when we come downstairs, we could never push the door. It was so snow up. So I thought it's hard. We should know that.
First time seeing snow.
Yeah. We should know that. The first thing I said that in Jamaica we call it shave ice, like you don't call it sauce papier. So I thought it was hard. So they tried to send me to see what reaction I make about the snow. So I thought it was hard. So I pulled the door, put my foot in, and I pull it back. And honestly, and the whole place was white. So I snow all over. And I tell you something, with that experience with that snow, it was a thing that I never forgot. I remember during that period of time, October, November, December, it getting harder and harder. I could see the snow froze.
So just to wrap up, this is the last question. Obviously the title of our project is Dubplate to Dubstep. So do you know anything about Dubstep? Is that?
Yeah, with Dubstep concerned, I mean, there is a record I'm going to come out. They have dubwise, all things concerned. That is the type of thing concerned with the record music, with the dub. Is always a new music coming, like, you know, as I said, dubwise. When I mean dub, like you start one music, and to the end of the music, you have the version to the thing concerned, and that's why they call it dub. For it's like the version to the, you know, so they always, you know, with the dub different, it's like dub it. Like you're singing a song afterward, you, So that was the reason why they call it dub. And whatever music, you always have the dub to it, really. And that was those days. But over the years, things still change. They still play them along. Because we are loads of these here that sometimes people say put on few dubs and they come and do their one thing concern. You know what I mean? We intend to entertain anybody whatsoever they want. That's what it's here for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
So sorry, what is your interpretation of a dubplate then? If you had listeners listening in who didn't know what a dubplate was,
No.
What would you say?
No, the dubplate is always like a pre-release, regardless from the ordinary record. For it's always a little bit more expensive. While you're here, you want to buy a dub, which it will come down different. From maybe you don't actually get, unless it's very, very record shop, where
so
advertisement.
It's an exclusive version.
Right, it's exclusive version, yeah. So you get them excluded, and you got people come and like go around with them and sell them if you don't want that, and you will try to get one. Like if you run a sounding system, you try to get that one before that man that you mean to say you play that before, you understand? Mm-hmm. So, it was just such a thing that and look at excitement in there. Who first got this dub, you know what I mean? And excitement go like that really, you know what I mean? And people like it, and they like to be like the younger people. It's like, I put it at the moment, it coming like, having R&B. Some people, like you have this one, it's coming like Dubplate, you know what I mean? The latest always going, carrying the swing. So, and as I said, I still here to produce whatever required, like, you know what I mean? So I still have a lot of those Dubplate all the time, ones. And
so you saw Bob Marley play at the Bamboo, did you?
Yeah, in the early 60s, so that was our experience. Oh, wow. It was so much excited for me each time. I said the experience that club gave us in Bristol and the whole place I can tell you. For every Saturday night is Star Night. And every star you could think about, even Lee Darcy, that's down from America, that's where we meet them. Every Saturday night, you could prepare that, to say, well, it's star night, and you could go there and say different artists. I tell you, I would never see a one, I will be never a next one, club as a Bamba Club. So,
So what was when Bob Marley was playing, what was the vibe like?
The vibe is like what you want. As you know, when the artists come, what people want to know, what they know, and they will ask for what they want, and they will, you know what I mean? But you think the excitement to get to him with him on stage is, for us, always a full night. I can remember Q from out the Bamboo Club, people can't get in.
Really?
Everybody want to see, when you hear about these stars, everybody want to meet them, everybody will see them. And as I said...
Did he come to your Shabin or anything?
Well, he never, but to say, well, to the end of the day, other members who,
of his band and stuff.
Have to be. But as I said, other one like them, as I tell you before, who always stand after show, they want somewhere to go. After artist night, they want somewhere to chill out for the rest of the night. And we always at the place to entertain them.